right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, AD744. So today, guys, we're going to be doing our live preview for Barcelona versus Manchester United. Now, unfortunately, I've sent the link to the Barca fans and Man United fans. They haven't joined yet, so hopefully we're waiting on them. And yeah, like I said, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started, guys, even without them. So I'm going to keep the stream to around hopefully an hour at the very most. We're not going to go more than an hour. I know the Super League stuff is going on, and a lot of people are probably more invested into that. Don't worry, I'll speak about that probably tomorrow and do my weekend preview tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I gotta do some work tonight, and hopefully I can finish all the work, and then tomorrow I can just relax and get everything up for you guys tomorrow. So all those videos will come out tomorrow, guys. So make sure you guys participate in the poll, and of course, like the stream. If you haven't already, subscribe if you're new around here, guys. Subscribe if you're new. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So hopefully you guys hopefully you guys do enjoy. So let me read some messages here while we're waiting. Bulgarian Ball says hype here and 87.4. It's time. It is indeed time, man. It is indeed time. So like I said, guys, we're just waiting on you guys, just waiting on the people to join. And yeah, so hopefully in the meantime, while we're waiting, guys, let's just relax yourselves. So hopefully they'll join soon. Because they did tell me they were gonna join, so I'm not sure why they're not here. But it is what it is, man. You know, if they don't want to join, they don't want to join. So what's happening? Oh shoot, did I not? Who? That's like my bot. It's this bot is like to moderate the chat. Don't worry. Don't worry. So yeah, where are you guys, man? Where's everyone, man? Where's everyone, man? So make sure you guys participate in the poll, man. Hello, Matt. Thank you for joining. We should be waiting for a guest soon. I don't know why they're not here yet. I've already sent them the link, so they should be here. Let me see if they're doing something else in the meantime. Maybe. Let me see. I guess they're not. Okay, let's just oh wait, Heidi, bro, United almost lost to Leeds, by the way. Yeah, they did come from behind, guys. They did came from behind. So let's go ahead and while we're waiting, guys, let's do a combined 11 while we wait, and then maybe when they're here, we can do a combined 11 here. So so let's go ahead and do. Let me share my screen, guys. Share my screen. Actually, let me do something before I share my screen. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Share screen. Okay. So I shared the screen, guys. So hopefully you guys can look at this. So what formation do you guys want to do, guys? What formation do you guys want to do? I'm thinking that we do because the thing is United, they play like a 4-2-3-1. And for Barcelona, we do like obviously a 4-3-3. So I'm thinking that we should probably just stick with a 4-3-3, I guess. I feel like we should just stick with a 4-3-3. How does that sound? Bulgarian Ball says 4-4-2. The problem with the 4-4-2 is that I don't really feel like I don't think it's the best formation to suit both teams. Let's just do 4-3-3, guys. Let's just do 4-3-3. I think it's the most simple way to figure things out, and yeah, let's just do it. Sebastian says hello to you, man. So we're gonna just do this combined 11, guys, while we're just waiting for the people. So because they should be here already. I already sent them the link. I'm not sure why they're not joining. And yeah, so they should be here. Okay, let's just go ahead and just do this. Anyway, so goalkeeper. Actually, before we do goalkeeper, which manager are you guys picking? For me, it's got to be Erik ten Hag. No disrespect to Xavi. He is a great coach and all. Erik ten Hag is way more experienced. So you have to give it to Erik ten Hag. Non-biased aside, Erik ten Hag for me is the better coach. And I think Erik ten Hag's better. So Erik ten Hag, what do you guys say in the chat? Who's better, Erik ten Hag or Xavi? So Xavi in 2027, but now him. Okay, not him now. Do you mean that? 80 tomorrow. Can I join for the UCO preview? Okay, sure, fine. I suppose. Yeah, sure, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and do. Yeah, we're just going by right now, guys. We're going by this season alone. So goalkeeper for me, it has to be Ter Stegen. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen for me has been one of the best keepers this season. You know, look at the amount of save. Look at the amount of clean sheets he's kept this season. It's been remarkable, guys. Ter Stegen has been insane. I think Ter Stegen for me has to be the goalkeeper. I respect De Gea. I think De Gea is a good keeper, but he's not on the level of Ter Stegen. So Ter Stegen for me is clear, and I'm going to pick Marc-Andre Ter Stegen as my goalkeeper, guys. He's going to be my goalkeeper. Okay. Now for right back. This is where things get really tricky. You have Wan-Bissaka, Dalot, and Koundé. Now, I'm not going to put Dalot in consideration because I think Wan-Bissaka for me has been better just based on this season. And it's basically between Wan-Bissaka and Jules Koundé. This is a really difficult one. A really, really difficult one. But I ended up going with Wan-Bissaka, not because it's because of the fact that he's a natural right back. I like Jules Koundé but I think he's much better as a center back. So I'm going to actually put Wan-Bissaka here in this one. You can put Koundé if you want, in my opinion. But I'm going to personally put Wan-Bissaka. There's no right or wrong answer, by the way, guys. So, okay. Now, let's just get the fullbacks done first. So we have the fullbacks. We have Malacia, Luke Shaw, and then for Barcelona, we have Alejandro Balde and Jordi Alba. For me, I think Balde's been better than Alba this season. And for left backs, for Man United, who's been better, would you guys say? Malacia or Luke Shaw? I would probably say Luke Shaw's been better. I would say Luke Shaw's probably better than Malacia. And so for the left back position, guys, it came down to me, Balde, and Luke Shaw. And I'm actually going to go with Alejandro Balde on this one, guys, because I feel like he's just very, very he's great in the attack. I think even though defensively he's a bit vulnerable, which I do question, I think he just brings so much attacking output. So for me, I'm going to go with Alejandro Balde. You can go with Jordi Alba if you want. You could go with Luke Shaw. I don't think there's any, I think all of the left backs are very similar. But for me, I'm personally going to go with Alejandro Balde on this one. So that's my left back choice, Alejandro Balde. Center backs, this is where things get really tricky. We have Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, and then obviously for Barcelona, you have Araujo, you have Christensen, and you have Koundé. This is really tough. This is really, really tough, guys. Really tough, guys. Really, really tough here. This is difficult, guys. This is difficult. For Man United, who do you guys think has been better? Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane. I'm going to actually pick Martinez. I think Lisandro Martinez has actually made more of an impact in United, and I feel like his presence has just made United so much better defensively. So, you could go with Varane. It's close, but I just get the slight edge to Lisandro Martinez. I think he's been slightly better. But Varane's been great too. Varane's been excellent. I think this season Varane's definitely improved from last season. He's definitely improved. But I think Lisandro's been slightly better of the two. Mass channel. I'm going by this season as a whole, not by I'm going by as a whole this season. Now for Barcelona, we have Araujo, Christensen, and Koundé. Now the issue with Koundé is that I can't really put him in this thing because he's barely played at center back for us this season. So it's between Araujo and Christensen. And you guys know I like to keep things fair. So I want to do one from Barcelona and one from United. And I think the best Barca defender this season actually been Christensen. I think he's actually been our best defender this season. And I think for United, I'm going to go Lisandro. So I'm going to go with Lisandro and Christensen on this one. Araujo was really close. I was actually tempted to put him. I just think, though, his positioning sometimes can be a bit vulnerable. And I do think teams can sometimes get the better of him. And so, yeah, I'm going to go with Christensen and Lisandro Martinez. As I said, though, there is no right or wrong answer. There is no right or wrong answer. It's completely your opinion. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that. So, all right. That's a pretty good back line, I have to say, man. That's a pretty good back line, I have to say. I'll just take the headphones off since they're not here. Don't waste the battery charge. Okay. So, CDM. Now this is obvious, guys. It's got to be Casemiro. I mean, there's no competition here. Like I respect Busquets. I think Busquets been great. You know, Frankie de Jong's also done a good job. Kessie as well. It's clearly Casemiro though. Casemiro has been insane right now, and I just think that for me, Casemiro has been one of the best CDMs. So you have to put Casemiro in this as a CDM choice. I mean, there's not even a debate there, in my opinion. Now center mids, where we can actually have a real proper debate, guys. So you have Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Gavi, and then for United, you have Fred, Sabitzer, Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, I mean, I think for me, guys, it's got to be Pedri's. Pedri's got to be in the 11 for sure. And the other sentiment was really tough. We got Christian Eriksen as well. Eriksen's been really good. See, the thing is with Frankie de Jong, though, is that as good as he is, he hasn't really played as a center mid this season. He's been more of a CDM this season than a CM. So whenever he's played, he's usually played as a CDM. But this is difficult, man. This is really difficult, guys. Yeah, because this is really, really difficult, guys. I mean, what do you guys say in the chat? Because de Jong is a really good shout. I really like de Jong, and Gavi's been great too. Gavi's definitely been improving. I've been happy with Gavi this season. This is difficult, guys. This is difficult. I'm gonna personally lean towards de Jong though, just because of the fact that I feel like de Jong is just a bit more experienced. Gavi was really close, but I just give a slight edge to de Jong. So I'm gonna go with de Jong personally, guys. But you guys can go with Gavi if you guys want. So I'm gonna go with de Jong on this one. Striker. Striker for me, it's obvious. It's got to be Lewandowski. I mean, there's no question. It's got to be him. Man United, you have Martial, Weghorst. These guys don't come close to Lewandowski. So, yeah, I'm gonna personally go with Lewandowski on this one. The right wing. I'm gonna go with Dembele. Even though he's injured, but I will still go Dembele. I'm going to pick anyone. It doesn't really matter if you're injured or not. So then for left wing, guys, it has to be Rashford. It has to be Rashford for the left wing. Yeah, Rashford as a left winger. So that is my combined 11, guys. That is my combined 11, guys. So that is my combined 11, guys. So what do you guys think of this combined 11? Do you guys like this combined 11? You guys like this combined 11? I think it's a pretty good combined 11. I think it's fairly. I think I made fairly. I think the decisions were fairly non-biased. You know, I try to make it as non-biased as I possibly could. And yeah, it's like I said, guys. Look at how close the two teams are matched up. Like it's very evenly matched, guys. Like there's a lot of good players on both teams. So yeah, guys, it's a very, very interesting there in that regard. So let me see what you guys saying in the chat. I'll read some. Let's quickly read some messages. De Jong was good in the World Cup and club. Rashford out wide. De Jong and Bruno over Gavi. You know when Xavi got his first trophy, Gavi scored and got an assist against Madrid. Yep, I know that. De Jong is so good though. Gavi and Pedri and Casemiro. Casemiro, De Jong and Pedri. United, Barca, Real Madrid, Inter. What do you exactly mean by that? Like matchups wise? I mean, United, Barca would be a way better matchup than Real Madrid, Inter. So right now at the moment, Varane, Araujo, Martinez and hasn't been playing. Recently Martinez were on easy. I would change most of the defense, but good 11. Yeah. I think the 11 is fairly. Yeah, the defense is probably where the decisions were really tough. I think the attack and midfield was pretty obvious, if I'm being honest. But I think the defense is where things can get really, really difficult. So, yeah. Allah Mahablib says Araujo. Yeah. I was considering put Araujo. It's just that I think Christensen's been slightly better than Araujo. You could make Araujo in your 11 if you guys want. But I'm going to personally go with Christensen. But yeah, I think this is a good 11. So shout out for 12 player De Jong. Christensen's overrated. Wow. All right. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. That's your opinion. That's your opinion, man. So I'm going to leave a timestamp below the description. So when did we start this? I think we started this at 5 minutes. So let me put that down, guys. Let me put that down. Guys, if the guests don't join today, I'll just do like a 30-minute stream. We're not going to do like an hour stream that I was originally planning. We'll just do like a 30 to 40 minutes, something like that. So All right, that's my combined 11, guys. That's my combined 11. Anyways, let's go ahead and quickly we're gonna go ahead and get back to the game here, guys. So let's go ahead and look into the injuries for both teams. Let's actually look into this right now. So let's go look at injuries for both teams and see who could potentially miss Christensen. So in your 11, would you pick Christensen to defend Vinicius over Araujo? See, the thing is, Araujo is gonna be playing at right back though. Araujo is gonna be playing at right back, and this is against United, right? This isn't against Real Madrid. Now, if it was against Real Madrid, I would put Araujo for sure. But I just think that for me personally, I just think that for me, I think I just think Christensen's been more consistent. So yeah. And to score headed goals. Yeah. I respect Araujo, guys. I respect Araujo. Oh, finally we have J2S, man. J2S, man. Thank you for joining, man.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. That's good to hear, man. So we just did a combined 11. I wanted we just did one real quick, so I guess we could redo again.
Okay.
So I want to know what you think. So let me go ahead and we're gonna do from your perspective. I just did mine earlier. I'll tell you which ones I put. So which manager do you think has been better, Xavi or Ten Hag, this season?
See, I want to say Ten Hag, but Xavi's 8 points clear of Real Madrid, and he's only been in the job for just over a year as well, and he's from Qatar. This is like his first job ever, basically. So I'm gonna have to say Xavi. I mean, he did mess up in the Champions League, but you can say injuries and stuff as well. But I'm gonna say Xavi.
Yeah, actually, I think that's actually a fair point because the thing is, if we're going just by this season, I think I might actually change my mind. Xavi is better, but I think overall, I think Ten Hag is still a better manager.
Yeah,
I think that's the.
It's a hard choice because of them well in both respects because they're in different environments, which is that's the main problem. They're in different environments, but they've both done well, to be fair. So.
Yeah. Both of the coaches have done fantastic. So. Now, which formation do you want to go for? Because I originally chose because you guys I think play a 4-2-3-1 and Barca play 4-2-3.
You could just stick with the 4-3-3 because Casemiro kind of plays like a lone DM anyway. So you go with the 4-3-3.
All right. And by the way, we're gonna put everyone in consideration, even if you're injured or suspended. We're gonna put everyone. Okay. I don't really want to do that way. Anyways, goalkeeper for me. Which goalkeeper are you going with, man?
It's gotta be ter Stegen.
Yeah.
He's kept how many clean sheets in La Liga? Is it 15, 16? It's just ridiculous.
I don't exactly remember the number, but I know he conceded 7 goals. I just know that. So that's insane.
Yeah, when you normally look at clean sheets, you always go but the defense as well. But some of the saves he's made are ridiculous. I think that hair transplant's just transformed him, man. He's a completely different player.
Yeah, he's been amazing, man. Ter Stegen, man. And yeah, he's changed his career because a lot of people have criticized Ter Stegen before this season. I know a lot of Barca fans, have criticized him rightfully. Well, I was kind of a bit harsh in my opinion because I always said that Ter Stegen is a good keeper. It's just the defense in front of him was so bad,
It's just
and then when you have
thought he's like a David De Gea, he's had his best years and he's just slowly declining, but he's just come out of nowhere and just he's been one of the best players.
Yeah, what's your opinion on De Gea this season?
He's doing a decent job, but football's moved on from the eras of just shot-stopping keepers. Because if you're going to be in a Ten Hag system playing football, you got to pass out the back comfortably as well. And whenever he gets the ball, very shaky. Every time I've been yesterday against Leeds, he's just passing it everywhere. He just shoots it out into the stands as well. So. He's been good he's still got the shot stopping. You can't take that away from him because he's always going to have that. But him with his feet, no, it's time to move on, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Now for the defense, because I actually think this is the hardest part of the 11. I think it's the hardest part. I think the midfield attack is straightforward, but I think the defense for me was really difficult. So let's start from left to right. Actually, right to left. Go clockwise, I guess. So right back.
Right back. So you usually play Kunde. Well, normally, don't you?
Yeah, and occasionally Roberto, but obviously
we're not going to put Roberto in this team. For United, Delo was doing really well this season, but then he got injured. But then even Wan-Bissaka's been amazing. Ten Hag's changed him completely.
Yeah.
It's really tough. Though. I'm picking between Kunde and Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say Kunde. Just edges it. Yeah. Because
What
he's not
makes
even
you say
playing in his
Kunde?
best position as well. He's a centre back, but he's playing at right back, which is he's doing really well, to be fair.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's been great too. So what was like? What's your criticism of Wan-Bissaka? I assume that there's something wrong with him
Yeah,
if you're
it's
picking
just
Kunde.
it's him getting forward, and him at the back post when he's defending. He can't defend at the back post still. He always lets the man go. Like for the Man City game, he let Grealish get behind him, and I think what was it again? Was it for
I think it was the
Arsenal, the
Arsenal
Arsenal
game.
game?
Yeah,
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 and
yeah,
came right behind him. So
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
think
Don't guys,
Kunde's
I'm gonna
just
read you. Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, I'll let you finish.
I was going to
What were
say
you saying?
Kunde's just a better overall defender, I'd say, because
Yeah, yeah,
he attacks better than Wan-Bissaka, who's meant to be like a right back as well.
yeah. By the way, guys, we're just going by his opinion. So, like, don't put you don't it's just his opinion. This is all opinions, guys. So don't get too mad in the comments. And don't worry, guys. I'll read your messages just after the 11. Okay, guys. So, anyways, so you're gonna put Kunde there. Fair enough, man. Kunde's done a good job for us right back this season. So, yeah. Okay, center backs. This is really tough. I think this is the toughest for me position wise.
I think I'm going to have to go for both the South Americans, Araujo and Martinez, as a centre back pairing.
Wow, the South Americans, man. What made you choose these players in particular, just out of curiosity?
I mean, I've always rated Araujo because he's so good. He can play right back as well, which is ridiculous because whenever you play Real Madrid, he always slots at right back because Vinny Jr. and he always does a job. Him and Christian, they've made like a really good partnership at the back. It's when they got injured, that's when he went out in the Champions League because you played PK and Eric Garcia, and then even I don't know what you played Marcus Alonso at centre back. Yeah, when they're not playing, then yeah, but. And Martinez, everyone was saying, "Oh, he's too short for the Premier League," and he's been one of the best players this season. Like even yesterday, man of the match again. Always making the last-ditch tackles. I mean, yeah, he's got a bit of a feisty head and stuff, but he's South American. You need that. You need that in your team.
Yeah, you need that physicality, man. And I think he makes up for his physicality wise.
Yeah,
that's in my opinion, that's more important and as a defender than height. Of course, I'm not saying height's not important, but I think physicality is more important. That's what I'm saying.
And he can also play at the back as well because we started with Maguire Martinez at the start of the season. Just did not work at all. But him and Varane, solid partnership again.
Yeah, even Varane, even though you haven't picked him, he's been great this season too as well, right?
He's been one of the best players again. It's just that partnership in defense is what's changed Man United with Casemiro in front of them. Complete change the team.
Yeah. So for left back, man, what's your opinion of the left back?
So you play it's Balde or Alba, but it's been more Balde this season, hasn't it?
Yeah. Balde's been the first choice.
I'm gonna have to go with Luke Shaw. He's another player that's made another turnaround again because last year we were all saying he's like a rugby player, he's too fat. And Gilberto Carlos has come back this season again. Yeah.
Oh man. What about Malacia, man? What's your opinion on him? I know you didn't pick him, but I just want to quickly hear your opinion.
He's too young. He's too raw. Even on the ball, his crossing. He's very. He can't. I think it was at the Arsenal game when he was against Saka, and the first time around, he was getting skinned a lot. He's young and raw, so you expect that from a defender. But him providing competition for Luke Shaw is what's pushed Luke Shaw to be even better as well. So
yeah,
because we used to have Alex Tellers, who he's not a great left back at all.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting because both of our left backs are very similar. That we have like Balde, who's in some ways been, I think, pushing Alba this season. I think Alba's been better this season because of how he's basically bench player now. And Malacia are very similar, to be honest with you. Very, very young, energetic players. Defensively they're a bit vulnerable, and they love to bomb going forward. Yeah,
and you've got him for the next how many years? 10 years or whatever. Like I don't think he's going to leave Barca when the going to be in the prime because he's a La Masia product as well. So they usually stay there.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on, guys. So CDM. I mean, this is obvious one, right?
It's pretty obvious. It's going to be Casemiro, man.
Yeah, that has to be him, man. It has to be him. Like, I mean, I already know how good he is. Like, and the fact that you guys got him from Real Madrid is insane, man.
And I mean, we were playing Fred and McTominay in midfield for the past 2-3 years. This is like one of the biggest upgrades in football history. Like, how do you go from McTominay and Fred to Casemiro? It's just ridiculous. And whenever Casemiro hasn't played this season, we usually draw or lose. Like, even yesterday, you could tell Fred and Sabitzer, that midfield pivot, getting completely overrun by that Leeds midfield. They're just bypassing us with their press.
So, he just brings so much stability, man. Yeah. He brings so much stability. And also, I don't think people talk about this. He's also really good going forward. I think that's one of his more underrated aspects.
Yeah, some of the goals he scored this season, I think it was in the FA Cup against Reading. He scored 2 goals. 2 great goals as well. Even when he was at Brazil, I think it was against Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland. He scored that amazing
goal. Another goal. He's just a clutch player. Like, usually when you think of Real Madrid, you think, oh, Modric, Kroos, and he sits at the base. And he let Modric and Kroos do their thing with their ball. He's just going to take the ball off whenever the counter-attack comes, he takes the ball off the opposition. But he's shown a different side to his game that I didn't know about. Because I don't watch a lot of La Liga as well. So, yeah, Casemiro. It's going to be a contender for player of the season.
Yeah, definitely. Now the midfielders, the center mids. Who do you picking, man?
So one's definitely got to be Pedri.
Yeah, Pedri for sure.
Yeah.
And then for the other center mid, this is tough, right? This is where even I had difficulties.
Oh, this is really tough, man. So I don't want to say Bruno because Bruno's he's not a number 10. He's more of a second striker. He's like a Dele Alli player. But then you got.
If you want, we could change formations to accommodate the cam. Like do it like a 4-2-3-1 if you want. If you want, that is. I'll let you make a decision because this is your 11 at the end of the day.
It's really tough to pick between what's his name, Gavi and Eriksen or Frankie De Jong.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna have to go. I don't want to say Bruno, but he's actually scored quite a lot of goals as well.
Yeah, and I think the thing with Bruno this season is that his stats have not been that amazing compared to previous seasons. I think he's just been he's definitely been influential to the team. Like I think he's been more of a creative guy.
Because if Eriksen isn't playing, he's the one that can actually create or provide anything for goals wise. If it's not coming from Garnacho or Rashford or Sanchez hasn't even been here for most of the season. It's usually Bruno or Eriksen.
Yeah, and he's also the captain of the team too, right?
Yeah, he's become captain because Maguire doesn't play anymore. So
yeah, so that's another added trade with him. So
no, I'm gonna go for Gavi.
All right, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not. I was gonna get mad. It's whatever you pick. It's your 11, so I wasn't gonna get mad. So, yeah, don't worry. I'm not like one of those guys. But yeah, it's a close one. So what made you edge with Gavi? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, I remember watching the Super Copa final against Madrid, and he was absolutely tearing Madrid apart. I know they didn't have Tchouaméni, but still. He's really young as well. How old is he? 19?
Yeah, I think he's actually. Let's do a quick Google check while we're at this. Gavi, how old is he? He is 18 years old. Actually,
he's 18.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
For an 18-year-old, he's just got the number 6 now, hasn't he as well?
Yeah, number 6, man.
Yeah, so you got Pedri, Gavi midfield for the future. Well, it's looking good for Barcelona, to be fair.
Yeah, man. All right. So, I guess the reason why you went with Gavi is just because he's just that more explosiveness, and then, he's just like the thing with Bruno is that Okay. Yeah, I'll let you finish. Actually, sorry.
I was just saying, Gavi can play multiple positions as well because even in the
Yeah.
Copa Hispania, he was playing. Was it more off the left as well? Because he
Yeah,
played
left
like a
winger,
four-man
left.
midfield, but he was more on the left
Yeah,
because it was him, Lewandowski, and Dembele. I think it was.
yeah.
Yeah, because
So
your wingers are being a bit dodgy.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Bruno, man. I mean, it's close though, like guys,
yeah.
it's very close. Like they're like, like it's very difficult to choose, guys. So, okay, striker. Actually, let's go with left. Or let's go with right winger first.
Right winger. So you have Dembele. We have
Yeah.
Anthony. And even Rafinha plays on the right wing sometimes as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. I mean, I think I know who you're gonna pick. I don't even need to ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Anthony. To be fair,
You're gonna go with Anthony?
I'm gonna go with Anthony. Actually, Rafinha's turned up a little bit, but he's so hot and cold. So all these players that I'm naming, they're so hot and cold. Because Dembele,
Yeah.
he'll have an amazing game, 9 out of 10, and then he'll drop a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like all the wingers are like kind of like on the same level. Like none of them are really well. Actually, there's one winger that's been stand out, and I think you know what I'm talking about. We'll get to him in the left wing.
Yeah.
Other than him, though, like I feel like everyone else has been on the same level.
Yeah, because Dembele sometimes he just can't make footballing decisions at all. Like there's a pass right through, then he takes a shot, and then when he's meant to take the shot, he'll do the pass.
Yeah. So you're gonna go with Anthony, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Anthony. Just gonna get in the back my own player for once.
Yeah. Okay, striker. I mean, this.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be Weghorst or
Weghorst.
Martial.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Depay, guys. It's definitely gonna be Depay. Okay, guys. Okay. Anyways,
Well,
joking around, guys.
Left wing, it's got to be Antifati.
I know you're joking there, man.
Yeah. It's got to be. Was it Marcus Band or Rashford?
Yeah, Rashford, man.
Like he's been so effective this season. Like he's still got like his dumb moments here and there when he's down and goal. Like he still looks down at the ball, but he's been so effective because without Man United, literally this season, like a 3-man team without Rashford, Casemiro, and Martinez. We're sitting with like Liverpool and Chelsea in the table. That's where we are. Did that key? Without Rashford's goals, there is no one else.
That might actually be a good point. To be fair, that might be a good point. But Rashford, man, he's just been insane this season. Scoring goals wise, he's been amazing. And the thing is, like with Rashford, is like I don't think his overall play is even that great, but he's just effective. That's the thing that matters the most at the end of the day. Just be effective.
Yeah, he's still the same player he's been for the last 3-4 years, but he's got his shooting boots back. Like I think it was the 1920 season when he had a good partnership with Martial and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah,
they got like nearly. I think he got about 17 goals in the Premier League. He's already on 11 now, so he's gonna definitely get his highest total ever. So yeah.
Even last season, I remember he had a good spell of games. Remember, like that? I think it was against Atalanta, and I think against Leicester. I think maybe against Tottenham as well. Like he scored like 3 consecutive games.
Yeah, and then I think he got the winner against West Ham as well.
Yeah, so, and then I think he got injured, and then he just went downhill.
Yeah, he just had really bad injury problems, and that's because he was playing when he was injured as well, which is a big problem. Because if you watch Rashford now, he has lost a bit of his pace. Like you can tell, like he's not as quick. Like he's still quick, but he's not as quick as he was like a couple of years ago because he's been playing for that injury and stuff, which he should never done in the first place. But that's what the club and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer told him to do. So
yeah. All right, man. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. So this is the combined 11, guys. I'll leave a timestamp. So 34 minutes. So yeah, man, it's already half of the preview already done. Just by combined 11. Yeah. So yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about we're gonna do the Man United lineup now, I guess. So let me go ahead and create formation. Just do some scratch. Okay, so for United, let's do the United 11 first, and then I'll do Barca afterwards.
Okay.
So how do you think United should approach this game at the Camp Nou? And then also tell me the players you think who should start.
I think Ten Hag is going to approach the Barcelona game like he did against Man City because you play similar styles of football. He's gonna want to be. It's not pragmatic, but like proper defensive, like Mourinho style, but sitting back. Like he's gonna play like a double pivot of like Casemiro and Fred in the midfield. That's what
So
I
you're
think
like
he's gonna do.
counter-attacking.
Yeah,
Counter-attacking, right?
because then you're
Nice.
gonna have Rashford, who's gonna be running in behind. I don't know if Sanchez is gonna be available as well. He might be key.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you. I forgot. I was supposed to look at the comments. So let me quickly go through the comments real quick. Sorry. I'll go through. I'll get back to you after we get through the comments. All right. Where are we? Okay. I kind of like 30-minute stream because sometimes they die after 30 minutes. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes has been better than Pedri. I know right now this season Bruno Fernandes has been much better than Pedri. Bruno plays in a harder league. Okay. Oh, Javi this season. Ten Hag. Javi's much better this season. Ten Hag's so clear this season. Ten Hag. Okay. Look where Man United were last season. Look where they're now. 7 points behind first place. That is true, man. The surgeons.
They've still got 2 games in hand, so it's a bit. You can't tell because I think that Arsenal will win the next 2 games anyway. So if they had those 2 games in hand, I think they're still in because they're against Everton and I think it might be Brentford. So you put them as favourites. So that 7 points could probably be 13 points, but you never know.
Yeah. That's true. They got rid of Harry Maguire. Boy says hi. Kool-Aid finally has joined. Thank you for joining for Kool-Aid. We're gonna go through the We're not gonna do the combined 11 again because that's gonna take too much time. So we're just gonna talk about how United.
Sorry for being late.
Yeah, it's okay. At least you showed up. Better late than never. So you're gonna have to rewatch the first half of the stream if you want to see combined 11 stuff. So we're gonna go through like how United approach the game. And right now I'm just reading comments. So I'll let you speak Kool-Aid after we get through the comments. It's really not mine. Wan-Bissaka is pretty good. Kuni doesn't play right back. Hey, ED. Hello. Ter Stegen, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Araujo, Shaw, Casemiro, De Jong, Dembele, Fernandes, Rashford, Lewandowski. Putting Pedri over Bruno Fernandes is just mental. No, it isn't. That's not close. That's close, like 50-50. Maguire. Has to be Araujo, Martinez, Maguire code. Maybe 4-1-2-1-2. Pedri in for Dembele and Bruno can, but I'm happy with 4-2-3-1. Rafinha is bench player. Araujo is so reliable, it's crazy. I think everyone else in Barca is overrated defensively. The other defenders are better at bringing the ball up in position.
Who?
I have to go look shots.
Oh my gosh.
Pedri and Gavi usually come out the midfield position. They won the goals sometimes for Barca. Oops, that's what I was saying too. Of course, no hate to any of the players. So Anthony was Ajax. Hey, Arsenal, hold this battle. Hold this bottle. All right. So now, Kool-Aid. So give me Actually, let's go to J2S first. So,
Okay.
So you were saying how United should approach this, right, in a counter-attacking way, right?
Yeah, because the first leg, so is it away? We're playing away first.
Away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Campion, and then it's back to Old Trafford. So he's going to go more defensive-minded in this game because you want to stay in the game. We don't want to have a 3-0 because if it hits 3-0, I don't see us coming back in the second leg. It's going to be very, very hard. You want to keep the game as close as possible.
Yeah, even at Old Trafford, that's still a very difficult task, to overcome from a 3-0 deficit.
So and we've got a bad record at the new camp as well, so yeah.
We should actually check that. And maybe after the lineups for both teams, we'll look at the head-to-head record of all time. So, but let's go through the lines first. So, goalkeeper.
De Gea.
Yeah, it's obviously De Gea. Oh, shoot, I forgot to ask the formation. What formation you want to do?
We'll just go 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. Oh, not like this way. Sorry, like that. There we go. Like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Right back. Who's me the right back, man?
I'm gonna say Wan-Bissaka because Delo dropped a disaster class yesterday. Hopefully he's back in time. I know he's ill, but it's probably like cold or something, so he'll be back in time.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka, man, he's gonna have to. Because Delo wasn't good yesterday, so he should be back. It says on FOMO it's a fever, so I would imagine he'd be back. Okay, center backs.
So one's going to be Varane, but the other choice is going to be difficult because I know Martinez is suspended. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I just remembered that. That's huge. So that's going to be a big decision from Eric.
Yeah, it's going to have to be Lindelof.
And
yeah, it's going to be Lindelof. Because I don't want to see Maguire against Dembele or Lewandowski because I don't know what's going to happen to him. He's going to get violated.
Okay, what about Luke Shaw at center back? I know it's a bit odd to say, but he has sometimes played as a center back this season.
Yeah, that is a good option to choose, but I don't trust Malacia on the left. So I mean, Varane and Lindelof hasn't been that bad. I know he played more like a defensive midfielder yesterday, but he still did a job, decent job. Like it's one game, so hopefully
Yeah.
Lindelof will just keep it assured with Varane.
Yeah, Lindelof, man. I mean, you're pretty much the last. I mean, you're
Yeah.
pretty much the last option.
Yeah,
Okay, left back.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah,
Luke
it's
Shaw.
Luke Shaw. CDMs.
I'm gonna go Sabitzer and Casemiro.
Ooh, Sabitzer Casemiro. Interesting, man. Interesting. Okay, and then Cam is going to obviously be Bruno, right?
Yeah.
Bruno. Hernandez. Okay, left wing. I don't even need to ask. It's going to be Rashford. Okay, now this is interesting. Striker, right mid.
Well, I think Martial's made a biscuit, so he's not going to play.
So, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Weghorst. Yeah.
And right mid, man. Who's it gonna be, man?
This
is a difficult decision.
See, I want to say Sancho, but I don't know if he's gonna play him.
Yeah, and Anthony is he confirmed
his favorite.
The first leg?
I don't think Anthony missed the first leg
because it says on here as a knock. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, if it doesn't sound that serious, so I'm probably gonna go Anthony because it's Ten Hag's favorite player. If he's not playing, he's always going to be playing if he's fit, no matter what.
Yeah,
because it's his signing.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be very interesting because I'm looking at this United 11, and obviously I'll get to Kool in a bit. I just think that for me, this United 11, like they're going to come into this game with it. They're going to counterattack Barca, and that is going to be up to Barca can they break through United's defense. Because the one concern I have with you guys, I think Casemiro is going to be very crucial for you guys. He has to be in his best game. Because if he gets a red card or yellow card, hypothetically, I don't know about the yellow cards. Can you inform me? So if Casemiro gets a yellow, is he going to miss the second leg or no issues?
I don't think so because he racked up all the yellows from the previous games, so that's why he's going to miss out on this one. So it shouldn't be like that.
Oh, okay, all right. Because I think 3 yells is suspension. I think.
Yeah.
So okay.
But knowing Casemiro, he might throttle someone, so he might get sent off.
That's the thing with Casemiro. As good as he is, I do think his discipline is a bit of a concern. Do you agree?
Yeah, but it's just the first time he's ever been sent off in the senior career, though, which is kind of mad when you think about it.
Yeah, because he's no longer at Madrid.
Yeah, always got away with it at Madrid.
Oh man. But yeah, United, man, counter-attacking. So Kool-Aid, man, I want to hear your thoughts. Which United players are you particularly worried for at the camp now?
Let me think. It's different. Rashford. It's Rashford. He's the guy that I'm afraid of. Like
Rashford.
I don't want Koundé because Koundé is not a natural right back. I don't want him facing Rashford because Rashford can just body him up to the side. So what I would do if I was Xavi is put Araujo as a right back and keep an eye on Rashford. We need to take him out of the game because he's one of the most clinical and dangerous players who are in form right now. I'm not more concerned. I think Christensen can handle the likes of Anthony because there's plenty of wingers similar to Anthony in La Liga, and I've seen Christensen handle them pretty well. The guy up front, I can't pronounce his name well, so I'm not gonna say whatever. Of course, you're gonna have to be careful for the aerial duels with that one. So that's when Koundé is Koundé might be short, but he's pretty good at jumping, so you might have to keep an eye on him. The midfield battle between them, I'm more concerned. No, I think if we do the 4 midfield attack, 80, I think we win the midfield battle easily. Even with Casemiro at the defense, because we've seen Barcelona has faced Casemiro so many times, and the midfield battle usually is won by us. But because he's gonna be paired up with Bruno Fernandes and the other new signing, I don't know what we're gonna get. But one thing that I'm concerned is what kind of tactic Ten Hag is gonna bring against Barcelona, because our biggest weakness is counter-attacking teams that sit
Yes.
back and hit on the counter, and that's our major weakness right now. We haven't found a way how to deal with it, so that's why I'm very concerned for how Ten Hag decides to attack. If he goes
Yeah.
high press, try to go toe to toe with us, I think we have the edge. But if they follow their own game plan, we're gonna have to learn to adapt to what Man United is bringing. So,
Yeah.
um,
J2S. So how would you describe United been playing this season? Have they been mostly a counter-attacking team?
Against the bigger sides they have, particularly against, well, in the first half against Arsenal, we actually went toe to toe, but then in the second half we completely reverted to counter attack. Against Man City, we more counter attack and we withheld the Man City pressure, pushed them on the wings because they weren't doing anything on the wings with Mahrez and was it Foden?
Yeah, I think so.
Tottenham, they play defensive football, so we went full out attack.
I mean, it's Tottenham.
Yeah, it's Tottenham at home, so we always usually win.
What about Chelsea?
Chelsea. See, that Chelsea game, it was Chelsea actually played proper like attack, like Graham Potter football, because he just came in, so they had that kind of like new manager bounce.
Yeah.
So it was like very 50-50 because domination was on one side and it flew to the other side. It's a very passing game between both sides.
Yeah. I think the thing with United I've noticed is that they've definitely been more of like I think against the bigger teams, as you usually said, J2S, they've been more of a counter-attacking team.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing with Barca is that the midfield battle is going to be super interesting. Like, I think that's going to be the big. I think that's going to probably decide this game because
hey,
I think.
Can I add a point, AD? Because
Yeah.
one of our biggest, like, and most disappointing news is that Busquets not gonna make it for the first leg. And if we had Busquets, then I'll probably be even more confident. But the whole Frank Kessie and the Young partnership is not really convincing me. So, bro, like, it's unfortunate we actually lost one of our best midfielders in Busquets, and then we lost Dembele. Dembele, as horrible he is at decision making, he actually caused chaos for the defense.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Rafinha isn't that type of winger. He's low in confidence. He isn't performing well. And bro, like the only guy that I can see helping Lewandowski link up and try to create space is Gavi. So Gavi is gonna be key with his off the ball movement in the in the left hand side of the wings. So he gonna have to him and Balde, if Balde plays, they're gonna have to pass the ball around right in the left hand side of the pitch so they can attract the defenders. So Rafinha can have more 1v1 situations and Lewandowski can be a bit more free. So
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Let's do what 11 you want for the first leg now.
All right, so we're gonna have to go what isn't broken. I don't trust Ansu Fati.
Wait, what formation? Now. Wait, first, what formation I'm gonna go with?
I think it's a 4-4-2 is what Xavi is going right now.
Yeah,
I think that's the formation we're going for.
Yeah. Okay.
So we pack up the midfield. We go in defense. We're gonna go Christensen, Araujo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me put your statement.
No. We'll put a Christensen and Kunde and Araujo at right back. That's where we're gonna go.
Why can't I get Ter Stegen on there? It's so weird to spell his name. Okay, Mark, Andre, come on. Okay, Ter, come on. Oh, come on, Mark. There you go. Jeez. Oh, there's an accent mark. That's why. Jeez. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Anyways.
Hey, where's his hairline, bro? Where's his hairline?
Yeah, it's not updated, man. This site's not updated, unfortunately. It is what it is.
All right, then we put Kunde at center back with Christensen.
Oh, so you want Araujo as right back?
Yes, Araujo is right back. He's gonna have to keep an eye on Rashford.
Oh,
we're gonna have to treat him like Vinicius. You know,
give him the Vinny treatment.
We have to give him, because we can't leave Rashford alone at all. He's gonna be the main problem in the counter.
Yeah.
Left back Balde.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. and then in the midfield, De Jong. Yeah, let's see. Let me remember where they would. Right, the let me. I'm trying to remember. No, Pedri usually occupies the left hand side of the midfield, so De Jong is
Yeah.
gonna be more on the right.
Okay.
All right, so the Kessie, De Jong,
All right. Kessie. Okay.
and De Jong right down there. They're gonna like it's unfortunate that Kessie is gonna have to do some things that he isn't used to.
And then Gavi as well, right?
Gavi is more no 80. You have to put Pedri, in the center. Pedri, Gavi's more on to the left,
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, and Gavi's gonna have to occupy that area. These guys, because Pedri is the controller of our team right now.
This better?
Then move Kessie a little bit more to where De Jong is. I'll put where Kessie is.
Okay, so Kessie, switch Kessie and De Jong, basically. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, let's switch those two. Switch those two for
Okay.
now. All right, I think that would be our ideal midfield. Then Rafinha and Lewandowski up top, because those are the only two attackers that we have that are actually giving us something. Lewa is gonna usually Lewa this season right now. Lewa he's moving a little bit more to the left, and Rafinha occupies the right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, let me switch the two then.
because Lewandowski is currently helping because Gavi he's doing two jobs at the same time. He's taking care of the winger position, plus he has to drop deep and move the ball around to help the likes of Frankie De Jong and Balde. And the reason why we're doing this so we can attract as much defenders to the left hand side, so Rafinha can be in 1v1 situations. I
Yeah.
hope Ten Hag does not figure that tactic out, or else we're gonna be in trouble. There's already one team that figured it out. I think you know who it was, Girona.
Yeah.
So yeah, that this is why I see what we're gonna go with. Of course we're gonna play high press. We're gonna have to go full attack.
Yeah. We have to go attacking, especially the first leg being the Camp Nou, because it's gonna be difficult to go to Old Trafford.
Mm-hmm. So this is how I see it. We're gonna set up. Of course, I'm not comfortable with Kessie. Kessie, he's hardly getting any minutes. He what he offers on the pitch isn't what we need, but it is what it is. Is all we got. If we had, if you actually had Busquets, then it would have been a whole different setup.
Yeah, man.
But,
Kessie, man, he has to perform well. That's actually kind of the players he needs to prove us turn out, because everyone else has been kind of a regular starter. Well,
and people classify him as like a type of guy that is physical and he runs around and presses. That isn't really his attributes. He's more of a interior.
Yeah.
And the thing is, unfortunately, we only had Busquets, man. It would have been a game changer. Like I would have been fully confident, man. But unfortunately, that injury, that brick whosoever it was did. I forgot his name.
Sevilla player.
That Sevilla player, man. He costs us a key
Yeah.
component of our team.
Yeah. So J2S, man. From this Barca 11, who are you most scared of?
I mean, you know what? I'm scared of Balde on the. Well, it'll be on the right hand side, left hand side, and then you got that midfield. De Jong, Pedri, Gavi, especially that side, because Kessie's not really played a lot this season, and he's been okay-ish when he's come on. He's done a job here and there. Like what was his last game?
Sevilla.
3-0 win.
Yeah,
he got an assist, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So
how come Xavi doesn't really play him? He always sticks with Busquets and Gavi Pedri.
It's based on merit. Like Busquets hasn't slowed down for a while. Like he's been performing at a high level. And
he's been.
Because I really rate him at AC Milan because he's really good.
Yeah, he was great at Milan.
Especially it was him and Tonali at the base.
Yeah, and then he also was our penalty taker as well.
It's the same thing with Rafinha. Like right now, Dembele is injured and Busquets is injured. Like Kessie is gonna have to take advantage of every minute. Same thing with Rafinha, because we don't have any more right wingers, so he's getting the most minutes. And if he doesn't take advantage, and when Dembele gets back, Dembele is gonna be on the speed of starter. So He's gonna have to take advantage.
See, the thing is with Rafinha is that he's kind of like Rashford in some senses, that he doesn't really play that well, but he can score and get the assist, that kind of thing. Obviously, Rashford's been more effective. There's no denying that, but I think Rafinha's been kind of similar to that in some ways. Do you guys agree?
I mean, I saw him against him the Sevilla game, like the assist he gave, I think it was to Gavi.
Yeah.
And he scored a goal from, was it Gavi as well? Like, put the cross in.
Oh, God, Gavi scored a goal.
He just turned up out of nowhere because he's been, I know he scored a goal like the match just before the World Cup. I think it was against Osasuna, was it?
Yeah, Osasuna.
Yeah, he's been hit and miss because you've always been swapping Dembele and Rafinha when they both preferably want to stay on one side of the pitch.
Yeah.
They don't really like going on the, is it the left? No? Yeah, it'd be the left, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
on the right.
Left.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm scared of Lewandowski, to be fair. I know he's been a
Lewandowski.
little bit rusty because he came back from the suspension, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you give him a chance in the box, he'll take it.
Yeah, he's one of the best strikers of the world, man.
Yeah.
So
that's why, like, I would like to see a little bit more attacking in the center. We're gonna have to test the Martinez guy, Sandro Martinez, and I rate that guy a lot, but we're gonna have to spam crosses a bit. Just test it out, But then I rate with nothing I always say about defenders. It's not about how big and strong you are. It's about how smart you are, how you read the game.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the head-to-head record, guys. Let's actually look at the head-to-head record now. While we're gonna wrap the stream up in around like 10 minutes, guys. So head-to-head
I know.
record,
I remember the very two important games of the head-to-head record, which I don't want to name.
AD, I have a question.
Oh my god, that record is bad.
Oh wow, dang!
And we no longer have Messi, bro. So you see, he's always Messi in the score sheet.
Wow,
yeah, but
5 wins for Barca, 4 draws, 1 United win. Wow,
and 2 of those in Champions League finals as well.
10 goals. Lionel Messi, 120 goals, all-time top scorer. Rui van Nistelrooy, and 5 titles, 3 titles for Man United. Let's look at the quarterfinals. Oh yeah, I remember that season.
Yeah, really, it's when Coutinho scored like a screamer.
Yeah,
he put the fingers in the ears and it upset the Barcelona fans.
Man, I still can't believe. I mean, I can't believe you guys made a comeback against PSG.
Yeah,
that was sweeter than anything.
A-level students on the pitch, man.
Yeah,
and we still beat PSG. It's Pogba's witchcraft. That's a heavy tax. Because I don't know what Mbappe was doing.
Rashford owns Dembele. I mean, not Dembele, Mbappe. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, he's Mbappe's dad. Also, Lukaku got a brace against. It was Buffon as well in goal.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I just realized if PSG had won, we could have had a Barca PSG in that quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now with Messi's form, we would have smoked them. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
we probably would destroy them.
That was prime Messi. Well, not prime Messi, but that 18-19 season was ridiculous. Like one season for any player.
That was
probably one of the best individual seasons for like a player.
Yeah, then Neymar.
He almost won the treble.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. We could have
certain corner taken quickly.
Everybody was like, you know what? Just give the ball to Messi and let it happen.
Well, that's what PSG are doing now. To be fair, give the ball to Messi.
Okay, the Champions League finals. Obviously, we already know about these 2.
Oh, dear.
Let's just skip those. There you guys go. Man United won 1-0 in aggregate. So that's the 2008 season.
The Paul Scholes goal.
So, see more. I don't want to see the highlights for obvious reasons, but I want to see if it shows the goals. Yeah. Oh, it was Scholes that scored. Okay.
Yeah, it's the screamer.
And it was long range, bro. It was brutal.
That's when Messi had long hair as well with the headband.
Wow, so 3-3 draw here. Dang. 1998-99. Match day 1 3-3. 4-0 1 for Barca and Man United 2. Barca 2. Hey, at least you guys got several draws. At least you know. It's not. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying that's great.
The season that they won the.
I didn't know we had 1 win. I was like, that's just bad.
Yeah. And by the way, these are like all. This is just competitive games, so I'm not. We're not including friendlies or anything like that because those.
Yeah, well, we beat you in the Bangkok Cup Winners' Trophy. It's not really a good.
The Gamper. That's not the real trophy in my heart, man. Shout out,
Oh man. All right, man. So before we head off, guys, tell me which team do you guys have to advance to the round of 16 of the Europa League?
Kuli can go first.
Yeah, cool. You go first.
Between what? Which team? It was Barcelona and United.
Yeah, which team do you think is going to move on to the next stage?
It's difficult. It's difficult. But if I since I'm a Barca fan, I gotta be brave. We'll say 2-1 Barcelona, and we go through. We scored. I think we get the 2-0 in the first leg at the Camp Nou, and then at Old Trafford we managed to park the bus and defend. And Ter Stegen having a masterclass or something. That's my prediction.
All right. Fair enough, man. I guess I'll go next. I got Man United to advance just because the second leg's Old Trafford. This isn't what I want, by the way. This is what I'm predicting, okay? So keep that in mind. Hope I'm wrong, though, obviously. And J2S, man.
Yeah, I'm going to say Barca advance because we have been adopted by this club so many times.
Things can change, man. Things can change. History, man.
I've been saying that, but Bayern Munich still is slapping us every week. So
it's like was it Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and the Liverpool, Real Madrid, and the Real Madrid, Bayern Munich as well. Those teams that just never can win against that opposition.
So you're saying it's like
it's like rock paper scissors. There's always a weakness, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
I think it'll be close. It won't be like a 4-1 on aggregate like the last tie, but it'll be like a 3-2 on aggregate, maybe. Something like that.
I think it's gonna be close. I think this will be very, very close. So, I did a poll, by the way, on the YouTube stream here, and so this is really close, guys. We had 17 votes. 53% believe Barca will advance. 47% believe Man United will advance. So you can see how close the poll was, guys.
Yeah.
So
I just hoping it's a high intensity attacking game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting.
Eddie, are you gonna react to the Super League in the future?
I don't think I'm gonna do a live stream for that. I'll do like my own video, my own opinion. Because I don't really think anything serious will happen now. So
yeah, I know HH is doing one now. I might pop into that one.
Yeah. All right.
He's tripping out right now.
Yeah. All right. And last question. This is the last question, guys. So if your respective teams do win, do you think your team can win the Europa League?
If we go through, that's a big if.
Yeah.
I expect Xavi to go all the way and win this Europa League. Like that's the standard. Like we have to win every trophy available. And it is what it is. Like we already failed this season when we got knocked into this competition. We should have been more further in the Champions League. So Xavi, bro, you're gonna have La Liga isn't enough for me to decide whether or not you're good enough. You're gonna have to give me both Europa League and La Liga. And it's unfortunate that I'm putting such a high standard, but it is what it is. I don't want to have these loser mentality,
And I assume Copa del Rey is not gonna be enough.
Copa del Rey, we're going for that Copa del Rey too. So Real Madrid, watch out! I want that.
No, I mean like you mean like La Liga and Copa del Rey is gonna be enough. Like you think that if we don't win this Europa League, it's a disaster.
Well, if we lose the Copa del Rey to Real Madrid, it's not like it's Real Madrid, But
so you're saying like Europa League is a big embarrassment if we don't win, right?
Yes, it's a major embarrassment.
Okay.
Losing to our biggest rivals isn't that crazy.
The good thing about this game is obviously one of the opposition can knock out like one of the bigger favourites because we don't trust Juventus at all in this competition. You got, I think it's Arsenal is the next big one. I can't think of any others that are big teams.
But the thing is, it's not really about the big teams, in my opinion. It's about do they have the mentality? Do they have like the courage and spirit? Because the thing is, like, many of us didn't expect Frankfurt to win it last season.
You got knocked out by sausages.
Yeah, and many of us were expecting Barca, Leipzig, Atalanta. I think Frankfurt was one of the leaders. Even West Ham was more favored.
Even Rangers got
80. I'm still traumatized by Frankfurt.
Yeah, and then the season before, guys, Villarreal won it. So I honestly don't think like
don't remind me of that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to give you. I'm just trying to make an argument that.
Hey, how do you think I felt when I saw the Camp Nou full in white? I was.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to remind you, J2S. I'm just making an argument that any team.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like Man United against La Liga is not a good recipe.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. We should have actually mentioned this a lot earlier. But yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have a terrible record against La Liga teams.
Spanish teams, yeah.
Yeah, I think every single season.
Even when we dropped down, we lost to Bielsa's Bilbao as well in the Europa League.
Yeah, every season, I think since 11, I think you guys have been knocked out by Spanish team.
I love Bilbao.
We got knocked out by using 09 as well.
Yeah, so. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And, even like the likes of like Sevilla and Villarreal, okay, fair enough, Real Madrid and Barca, I could kind of understand.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid and these kind of teams, this kind of...
Yeah, we got knocked out by Atletico Madrid last year as well. Oh, dear.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, but yeah, for me, so J2S, what do you think? So if United do get past Barca, do you think United can win the Europa League?
Yeah, because we got the Karabuki Cup, as people would call it, against Newcastle. Yeah, it's just you just want more trophies, just the most trophies you can get as possible, because you never know with the top four. Because Spurs out of nowhere somehow got the 4 points behind us now, so it's very close, and it's another pathway to Champions League football.
It would be a big step in the right direction for Ten Hag's team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do the treble. We could do the treble. FA Cup, Karabuki, and Europa League. It's treble.
Yeah. I was thinking this last night. What if we have a Man United Roma final? How crazy would that be?
Oh, my God. We would lose because just Mourinho. He turned to Par Mourinho.
I wouldn't be surprised, guys. I could see that final happening, guys. I could see Roma doing it, to be honest. I could.
Yeah, I want to meet, bro. I want to meet Roma. We got beef with them after what Mourinho
said. We had a score to settle.
Mourinho said like something about sharks entering into the Europa League. So
yeah. For me, guys, I don't think, even if Barca do get past United, I don't think we can win this Europa League. I just feel like, for me, I just don't really trust Xavi in this European competition. His European competition's record is not very great, and I feel like a lot of the other coaches, like Mourinho, they may not be as good. They may not have the skills, but they have the tactics and knowledge and personnel. And I just feel like, for me, like these other coaches, like Union Berlin coach, then obviously Roma coach, even like the Feyenoord coach, can maybe outsmart Xavi. So, that's why my concern. So that's why I don't think so. But obviously, I would like to be proven wrong.
I'm hoping. Same thing. I'm hoping that Xavi proves me wrong and shows that he actually has. He has, the ability to win a Europa League. So,
yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and read some comments. I haven't read the comments in a long, long time. So this will be
I'm gonna head out, by the way, AD.
Yeah. We're gonna end the stream in a couple of minutes anyway.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. Okay. Man United got money from Qatar. Lol. It's not official yet. Not official yet. Maguire went to Inter. I thought, no, he didn't go to Inter. He stayed. We all know who wins if Sabitzer starts. Okay, Weghorst could be a huge problem for the Barca defense. Actually, I don't want to.
Yeah, like Bastin, you would take our defense right now at Liverpool.
Yeah, so good lineup. United needs Bruno. That's to be autocorrect. How Bruno manages De Jong will depend on what the midfield battle outcome will be. Like how can Bruno drag De Jong away from Pedri and Gavi, or can De Jong force Bruno into having to support Casemiro and Sabitzer?
That's the thing. Yeah. Like De Jong is one of the best players at carrying the ball. AD, you here?
Hello? Sorry, I had to do something. I'm back. Anyways, wouldn't a 4-4-2 diamond work better for Cooley's 11? I think we did.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just that website.
Yeah, website didn't show the graph that we actually intended.
Yeah, the website's not the best, man. So we got to work what we have. So I hope you guys can still understand it, though.
Yeah, because I did mention the whole we're gonna focus all and more of our numbers will be more in the left. So.
Yeah, Rashford and Mbappe, Cooley, you are drunk. What are you saying? Okay, he means that whenever Rashford and Mbappe has played against each other, Rashford has scored more goals than Mbappe. He doesn't mean like overall.
Do we need to pull back the Champions League match between United and PSG?
Yeah, like Rashford's got more goals against PSG than Mbappe scored. Mbappe scored against United.
Sebastian, don't argue with me, man. Rashford is the truth.
Rashford yes, man. I wish the ICO was here, man.
Yeah, Rashford. Marcos Ballon d'Or Rashford.
Yeah. All right. Bastian said Barca 2, Man United 2 at the Camp Nou, and the Man United 2, Barca 1 at Old Trafford. We'll see, man. We'll
Ooh.
see. Man United to advance 3-2 on aggregate. Barca 2-1 on Barca and 4-3 Barcelona on aggregate. So you actually So you actually think that we're going to win away in Old Trafford as well? Two.
Gonna have to be Rafinha.
Well, no. Sorry, it's a 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw at Old Trafford. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. That'd be amazing if we could win at Old Trafford, though.
Yeah,
insane. Yeah. Barca and Man United are the best in Europe right now. Imagine Barca versus Juventus the next round, the Super League derby. Oh my god.
Yeah, shout out Europa League.
You know, I have a feeling UEFA could actually do that. They might give us actually, I don't think it's possible. No, it's not possible because we're playing group winners. So we can play Juventus in the quarterfinals on. We can't play them in the round of 16. We're gonna be.
Can we face Arsenal? I want to face Arsenal.
Yes, we can play Arsenal in the next round because they top their Europa League group.
I want to face Arsenal. I want to test this team right now.
By the way, I think the second leg will be in Emirates. By the way, so
yes, doesn't matter. I just want to face them.
Oh man, Sebastian, man, why do you talk about Liverpool, man?
Well, why you keep repping the team that beats you every UCL final you reach? Like, isn't that sad, AD?
Anyways, no comment, man. No comment. As we come in trouble.
Yes, I'm not saying Ronaldo. Let's go. We're coming with the Super League.
Yeah. All right, man. I like Frankfurt Mario Götze. Hello, everyone. LAD, my bro. Oh, Alriza, thank you for joining. Although we're about to end the stream in a couple of minutes. At least you came by. So at least you came. But we're gonna be ending the stream soon in a bit. Is Galatasaray in Europa League now? They have the spirit to win trophy due to massive. I don't want to talk too much about. Let's keep this football related. Galatasaray is not in the Europa League. They didn't get European football this season. So I expect Galatasaray to win the league. And if they don't win the league, I have to ask a question about this team because they made so many transfers this season, man. They have to win the league. They tried
to sign Iñaki Peña.
Yeah, man. It's amazing, man. Crazy. Atletico isn't bad. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just that you know, Man United being one of the biggest clubs in the world, like you would expect them to be Atletico. That's what I meant. I'm not saying that they're a bad team. It's just that you would expect Man United to beat them. You know, especially with Cristiano Ronaldo, man. Like you would expect him to do. Yeah, Ronaldo. Ronaldo is Atletico's nightmare. So the fact that Atletico advances is pretty crazy.
If Dizzy was in here, he would be flaming at you, lady. He's a big.
I don't think he's watching. Yeah. Actually, you're right. He'd probably do that. Anyways, Europa League mistaken, not European League. Roma will win. We'll see, man. We'll see. To be honest, I love the last Super League idea 2 years ago about relegation. Oh, you wanted relegations? Okay. Cameron dead like Man City. Kile say. Oh, Sebastian, man, you're really.
Well, you know what's funny? We might actually win our league title. How many league titles does Liverpool has? Oh, if I check the Premier League right now and I check the table, I'm pretty sure we're in 10.
Let's not check the table.
Let's check the table because Sebastian keeps forgetting what's happening to Liverpool this season.
Yeah, you know what? We might actually.
I'm clopping, by the way. I'm clopping all the way. So yeah.
Yeah, FSGN, man. FSGN.
Where's the table? Let me see. Where's Liverpool? Bro, scroll down a bit. See, we need to scroll more down to see them.
Yeah, I need to zoom in. It's a little small.
All right, there it is. You're 10th. Chelsea's above you guys. That's all I'm saying.
Chelsea. Oh my god, they have Everton next. Oh my god.
Good luck with that. Clop in. Yes, let's go.
Sebastian Real Madrid fan confirmed.
Exactly. He's a Madrid fan.
Qatar, Khalifa wanted to own Man United, but not some usual millionaire. He's the richest man in Qatar, just like Mohammed bin Salman at Saudi Arabia for Newcastle.
AD, right. I point to that. Like these, not all, but some of these United fans were so against the Super League and the idea of it's all about money. But when I look at Twitter, a lot of the Man United fans are going happy because they're about to get Qatar owners. Like, how silly is that?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy, man. We're up to Chelsea, man.
You can't destroy me in an argument, Sebastian. Because the only way, if you try to use Liverpool, all he can do is mention Madrid, but he doesn't defend his own club. How funny is that?
Yeah, Benfica underrated, man. Earthquake. Belgian Super League underrated. Confirmed. Yeah, Belgian League is actually popping up. It's a really good.
Oh yes,
league
you
there.
know, Eddie, if this Super League happens on it, if what they're saying is true, I would love for the likes of a Benfica and these other Portuguese teams and these other leagues to get a large amount of money, man, because it would actually be amazing if all the revenue gets spread around equally, you know, in the European competitions, because UEFA isn't doing anything for these smaller leagues.
Yeah,
Leagues
UEFA,
like
man.
this.
Yeah. Liverpool and AB, my second favorite team. Okay. Cool. Show your face. You're scared. Okay. All right.
So
I think I read through all the comments.
which club does Sebastian? Before we leave, which club do you support? Like you have to support that one team. One team.
You better not say Real Madrid.
If it's Real Madrid, it's all cool, you know. Now I know why he's such a hater. Because he's a Madrid fan.
All right. Anyways, while we're waiting there, so I think that's gonna be it for today. We had a good stream. We went through a little bit over an hour, which is okay, not too long. We got through. We got 10 likes, which is a bit low. I wish we got a little bit more. So make sure you guys smash the like button. I don't even think I said that in the stream. So this is the first time I'm saying this. So guys, like the stream if you haven't already. Of course, subscribe if you're new out here, guys.
Like the video, guys. Like and
later,
subscribe.
Cooley. Yeah, and yeah, Lowell Mayor, you just joined us, man. I'm sorry, man. We're gonna end the stream in a bit. So but don't worry, man. You could always check the timestamps. I left timestamps in the description below. You can always watch the replay. And remember, guys, tomorrow we're gonna go live once again for the Champions League round of 16 part 1 preview. And so if you're a fan of those respective clubs, let me know. And I'll send you
I'm waiting for that PSG Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, I never asked for anything from you guys, but please handle PSG. Beat these guys.
Wait, I thought you were supporting Messi.
No. I love Messi, but Messi, I need you to take that L. Need you guys to take that L.
All right, man. Fair enough, man. So yeah, make sure you guys like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new on here. Comment down below your thoughts, comment section below if you're watching the replay. Also consider becoming a member of the channel for access to members' videos and member streams. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. And of course, thank you guys.
Barca. Later,
man. So let me read some final comments. We're gonna head out. So Sebastian, you're gonna be the last comment for today. Very cool. What about Club World Cup? Have you talked about it? I've done YouTube shorts about the Club World Cup, guys, so check those out. AAK is first and Colo second, then it's Liverpool, AC Milan, Strasbourg is fifth. All right. At least you're supporting your local club first, so I respect that.
You know what? Respect.
Yeah. Red Devil Studio, man, bro, man. Thank you for joining the stream briefly. I know you have a busy schedule, so hopefully me and you could link up together next week, maybe. So, Hello Mayor says, oh, okay. Last push to 10 likes worked. Oh man. No comment on that. No comment. Bro, need revenge for A2. I need PSG crush fire. All right, so that's gonna be pretty much it for today, guys. So hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, like the stream, subscribe, comment down your thoughts, comment section below. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Share the stream with your friends, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.